I'm Kate.
I'm Ebong.
And I'm Sonya.
And today we're dishing with you from Sushi Rock, located at 1900 Clarendon Boulevard in Arlington. They've been making fun of me the whole time we've been here because
I know, because you brought your visa and your passport. That's
Okay, every once in a while I leave DC.
And her fanny pack.
We're just over the bridge in Arlington. You can venture out here too. It's not too scary.
They have a metro. It's amazing.
We're right down the street from Courthouse.
And its theme is sushi rock and roll. So come here for some rock and roll.
Speaking of which, great segue. Speaking of which, our guest today is singer-songwriter Evan Bliss, whose new record, Chappelle. I just love it. I want to say that. Chappelle from Holster Records.
They should have a Chappelle roll.
Oh, they should.
That'd be kind of cool.
That's a good idea, actually.
We can talk to people.
Maybe some dynamite sauce or spiciness.
So what kind of music what kind of genre are you in with your music?
Spicy dynamite.
I mean, I'd say it's like kind of all pop rock, but we do a lot of, we have a lot of influences. A lot of blues influence, a lot of country influence, a lot of jazz influence, a lot of funk influence. So we're
What are
kind
you
of
not
like,
influenced by?
We're like fusion of rock.
Oh, that's good. So was your background, did you have a particular genre when you started in the music industry?
When I started singing, I was about 6 years old, and it was all classical stuff. And then I did classical stuff pretty much through high school.
Now, when you say classically, you don't mean like classic rock. You mean like
no, not classical rock.
Classical,
yeah, like classical
opera.
Well, not really opera as much as just some of the more orchestral pieces.
What did you play? Like the violin?
The requiems. I sang at the National Cathedral a bunch of times with my school, doing 4/8 requiem and lots of Christmas shows, and Kennedy Center doing stuff like that too.
So how did you decide that you wanted to be a rocker-ish?
I mean, I rocked out in high school, which was fun, and then graduated from college with an English degree from Kenyon in Ohio, and realized I had no clue what I wanted to do, and the only thing that really made me happy and I enjoyed was music. And I figured if I was going to be spending all of my time working on something, I'd rather enjoy it and do what I liked doing and was good at, so it's kind of an easy decision.
It seems to make sense to be an English graduate and big songwriting. You can
that was one of the reasons. I mean, I've always loved being a creative writer and being able to express opinions sarcastically and with looking at things in a different way.
So your experiences, your life experiences influence, how much do they influence your songwriting?
You know, that's a really great question, because I think that in any creative atmosphere, your kind of life experience are going to, no matter how much anyone says they're not going to, they are, because that's what you know. But I try to do a little bit of both. I try to bring in a little bit of what I know, and then bring a little bit of the imagination, and then bring a little bit from what I've heard and what I've experienced, and what I've seen in people, and throw it all together, and that way no one can actually pin anything on me, and then, you know, I can say it's all imagination too.
So. Some girls not.
It's a win-win.
Your songs.
Exactly.
Now, do you have band members, or is this just you?
Yeah, I do. I have. I play with 4 other band members: Jason, Eric, Josh, Sharif, and those guys are awesome. They do a great job rocking out.
Now they have a name.
Well, we were going as the Welchers for a while, but we kind of dropped the Welchers because everyone thought it was great.
What is a Welcher?
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's someone technically that owes you money and won't make good on a bet. You know, which is a great term. I just thought it was fancy, but everyone thought it was grape juice.
It sort of takes down the the angst.
We're like
not cool.
Not really like tough rock and roll if your band is.
If that cute girl from the Welchers commercials.
Now you play all over town, because I know that I've seen you at different venues around town, and I always tell everyone this every time I'm around you, and probably think I'm stalking you by now, but I have his CD on repeat in my car. It's like I haven't even taken it out for
you haven't shared it with
now.
us.
No, I haven't taken it out of my car for 6 months.
No, like sort of.
And every time I get in, I start it at song 1, and song 1 is my favorite.
Was your car stolen?
My car was stolen. CD still came back with it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, still have the CD. Did you have a favorite song? Because my favorite of your songs is "Love Is a Dance Floor."
You know, someone told me that last night too, and they said track number 1, "Love Is a Dance Floor," is my favorite song, and that makes me really happy.
That makes me really happy.
So what was the idea? We have 2 people who love the song. We haven't heard it yet because she's hoarding. So what do you like about one? What's your? She didn't answer what's your favorite song was, but what was your idea behind writing that song?
Behind "Love Is a Dance Floor," I think that musically it went from funk to rock and roll, and has like a nice little soft breakdown part. But then it also uses a canon, some of the old orchestral stuff that I used to do, where it's you have one line and then another line following it, and they kind of repeat, like "Row, Row Your Boat" is the best example I could give. It's a little different, but lyrically,
just
I think
as catchy.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Row Row Your Boat's been around for years. I'd be happy just to match like 99 bottles of beer on the wall. But with that one, I think lyrically it was the male-female or couple relationship push and shove, and it was love is kind of dancing, where one person moves forward and someone moves back, and it's the game of it. It's not necessarily the romance of it, it's the game behind it.
You can also see the elements in what you just described mimic that as well, or mirror that as well.
Yeah. You also have, some of your song has been sampled for a pretty well-known artist's song. It's kind of got a political...
KO, yeah, he's a hip-hop producer named KO, and he's done a lot of people, Ludacris, and I mean, he's...
Well, how does it feel when you hear your own music sort of coming out of somebody else's label? Oh,
I mean...
You're not like, that's mine!
No, like, music is to be shared, it's to be enjoyed, it's not to be hoarded and coveted and say, I made this.
Hoarded and coveted.
Are you a hoarder? Is that
of the CD in the car?
They want me to share, and I'm just, no, get your own.
We'll have to steal her card, sounds like.
Okay, well, what's next for you? Where can we see you next around town? Is there a new CD coming out?
You know, we just finished up some big tours, so I want to start writing again, get back into that process, and everything is so internet-based. I want to do more internet stuff and maybe have my own little show.
What does that mean, more internet stuff? What does that mean?
Record more songs and then distribute them on the web, get more live stuff out there for people to listen to. Just the more content, I think, the better. There's always more stuff out there. It's just a matter of sitting down, uploading it, and getting it out. And
Concerts by Skype?
Yeah, that's a very great idea. Very great idea.
Use that.
HD live shows is fantastic, you know.
Is the best way for someone to find you online somewhere, or do you have a website?
EvanBliss.com, and then iTunes, you can search out Chappelle or Evan Bliss, that'll pop up.
How does one spell Chappelle?
S-H-H-H-P-O-W.
Okay.
All one word.
Don't want to get them to the wrong Chappelle.
No, very true. Actually, it's the only Chappelle I've seen, except for an old Batman cartoon.
Oh,
they don't really market that
or some sort of cleaning utensil that they sell on late night.
But Chappelle, we're gonna all look it up. You're all gonna look it up.
Better.
We hope that you've enjoyed chatting with Evan Bliss. He's rocking and rolling with us here at Sushi Rock, and we're gonna rock and roll with you next time somewhere else. Come back and see how we're dishing with you right here on the District Dish.